What's going on, guys? I thought it'd be in everyone's best interest to see what build I run to get all these 22 kill games, million damage games in OPR, so let's get right into it. First things first, I run Hatchet, Great Axe. As you can see, I got Flame Entombment, Thwarting, Keen, because the crit multiplier on Hatchets is a 1.5 crit multiplier. It's the best in the game. Thwarting strikes for that 12% overall damage, and every single swing I do with the Hatchet's going to do 18% more damage as Flame. For the Great Axe, I run Insatiable Gravwell, Thwarting Strikes, and Chain Void. This is my clumping killer. The Thwarting Strikes as well, 12% extra damage. The Gravwell is just to keep me in the fight, get that 50% health back, and the Chain Void is when I'm doing those Maelstroms, when I'm doing those light attacks, that's hitting every single person for 15% more chain damage. Onto the armor, I run 5 perk Resil. Every single thing is perked out with Resil, and I run Keen Berserk, Crippling Feral Rush, Refreshing Torrent, Crippling Reap, and Enfeebling Maelstrom. All of these are a necessity for this build. For the amulet, I run the Blessing of the Forefathers. For my ring, I crafted a Mortal Empowerment Leeching Slash Damage ring. Slash damage will help for both Hatchet and Great Axe. Leeching, as you know, keep me in the fight, keep me going, and the Mortal Empowerment is for every single kill I get, I'm getting more Empower. For my earring, Doom's Chance, classic, can't go wrong with Doom's Chance. Onto the actual skill tree of the Hatchet, we run everything in the Berserk tree. Every single thing. This is going to be an upfront battle. You're going to be wanting all the damage, all the survivability. The only thing that I have in the throwing tree is for extra crit chance. Because as I said before, this is the highest crit modifier at 1.5. So even if people are running Resil, you're still doing a shit ton in crit damage. Onto the Great Axe, we have Most in the Mauler, obviously Maelstrom, Gravwell. I do go with Reap instead of Charge because I like keeping the enemies close and not running away from the fight. But this is the overall best Skitzo Bruiser Great Axe build. Now onto the attributes. It's the pretty standard 300, 200, except I put 10 in Dex. This will allow for more damage of the Hatchet, but pretty much you get all the bonuses, 10% physical and elemental aversion, automatically crit damage. You get light and heavy attacks, gain grit, all that good stuff. If it was up to me, I would try to get 50 Dex in here for the crit chance, but as you know, we can't do that quite yet. But overall, this will get the Great Axe damage to 1500, the Hatchet damage to 1100, and the damage output is absolutely insane. One thing I forgot to mention, however, though, is I do not run a light Skitzo Bruiser setup. It is a medium, because you will be going into clumps, you will be getting all the damage taken, so you want to be able to survive a little bit and also stay in the fight. I did, however, try out a heavy Bruiser set, and it is good, but you won't be doing as much damage as you could with medium, so you get this happy middle ground of armor and damage output. So now let's talk about the strengths of the build and the weaknesses of the build. Strengths: you could pretty much go against any clump and any bruiser and almost, if not all the time, wipe out every single person. If not, you'll take the majority of their HP out. Some of the downsides, though, if you are going against a Void Gauntlet player, expect to lose 90% of the time. There is a way around this, which I actually have added. Get yourself a Nullifying Oblivion Void Gauntlet. Have Scream, Nullifying Oblivion. Put that in the spot of the Great Axe. But if you're going into wars, you still want the Great Axe. The VG would just be for more one-on-one scenarios. But overall, this build has gotten me million damage games in wars consistently. Million damage games in OPR. high kill counts in OPR, high kill counts in wars, just all the above. Let me know what you guys think about the build, and let me know how I can improve. I'm always looking for improvements. Currently, I'm looking for a Shirking and Power Amulet with Health Divine to get that a little extra damage. But besides that, I think I'm min-maxed to the point where I don't know about any upgrades. So let me know if you guys see anything and anything at all that would improve upon the build. And as always, take care. I'll talk to y'all later.